Oh, there we go. Good morning. Okay. Should be nice and clear. We have new problems today. Sound nice. Hey, good morning. Today is Tuesday for Tai Chi Tuesday. And today we're focusing on the value of the circle or the circular movements in the form and the Tai Chi style itself. So we're going to really dive into that. Okay, Nanette. Good morning, loud and clear. Oh, awesome. Okay. All right. Should be a lot more, way more clear today. I feel like the lighting a lot better. So, okay. Hopefully you guys got a little good little breakfast. Get your water ready on the side. Okay. Today actually looks really nice outside too. So I can't get these live feeds outside too. Um, Hopefully later on when as it grows and then you get more subscribers, you can actually let you do the live feed on the phone. But as a beginner, you must start from within. So we shall do it inside. Okay. So the circular movements, circle. So we have these. It's just a tool that you can use. Usually it's used within the Wing Chun, especially because of the form, and you're keeping yourself within, like, inside. So if you wasn't practicing with this, maybe your hands are like all over the place. But this is trying to keep it within the circle and keeping it closer to yourself. So the circle is more tight for protection as well to it. They have little bigger circles as well. But I like to use these a lot too for showing because it's very visual. You can see the circle a lot more. So if I go like this, you can see the circle. You can see the circle. Even if I start to change, you still can see the circle. Still see the circle. So even I'm going like this, still can see it. If I go inside, you see my circle with the wrist, and then the circle inside and outside. Yeah? Even if I go down. So you saw me pull these out here and there just to get a better visual. That's so you get a diagram. This is here, and then my body is moving like that. See, because you can see it there. So, let's apply it to what we've been learning. Even with our the circle within the wrist, okay, that's the major key that we use a lot because you see that small at the end. That's your circle over here. See that? So even when I showed the swimming butterfly form, we start off here, yeah? And our wrist is circling. So that whole beginning is your vortex. You're building the energy from nothing, and then you start to build it up, start to circle. So when we're doing it, we're like this, right? Okay. And then when starts to raise up, you're pulling the energy upward. And then you notice as we get higher or more of our body is moving. Yeah? So when we start to go up towards the heart, our whole waist, the arm, and even our stance starts to move. Yeah, you fill in the circle. So there's two huge circles we're building. And as we go up, there's two circles here. So it's a big going all the way up. So once you pass the shoulder, you're bringing up the circle here. Yeah? So if I do one hand, I'm like this. Yeah? That's inside. That's outside. You see that? So you're getting that feel. So if I go like this, maybe you don't see it as much, or others might not see it. Like just going like this. But then when you get the circle, you can really see yourself using that frame, yeah? And you're really going around, you're wrapping, and you're turning. Okay? So you have to get that visual, even if you're learning different styles, and we open up. Okay? So you see the open, you're going up, and the hand is going in the bottom. Okay? So that full circle is going and rolling, yeah? And you can see the circle. Even if my body tilts, okay, the circle's still here within the form, yeah? Okay. Now you might say, oh, it doesn't look like it when I'm like this, right? But if I turn it and if I look from more above angle, you see the circle opening up, opening up. Of course, we start to expand and it gets bigger. So even if you're doing here, you can see the circle and then you open. So the circle is here now, yeah? See that? Okay. So coming back to our swimming butterfly, or we're wrapping all up, you can see the one circle here, one circle here, and we go up. And then when we do our second part, we're bringing it down. Okay. So when we do our wave palms in the sky, we go from right to left and then left to right. So our palms like this, the body is still doing a circle and you're wrapping outside the ring. So if I had a hula hoop and he was inside and then you're holding that ring outside and it turns and you're the ball, you're that circle. So you see the yin and yang or you get a towel, right? So this is your ball. It's always turning and circling. That's why the Tai Chi really enhances and focuses on that, and that's how everything starts to evolve and change into the Tai Chi form, or the Tai Chi the theory and the applications. So even if I say like, for example, somebody just learned, maybe they learned just a straight punch or boom, okay. But if I start adding the Tai Chi, I can apply, even if it's a straight punch, I see this, watch the circle, the wrists, boom, boom, boom. See this? It's a circle, boom, boom. The shoulder, boom, okay? So my whole body is still there, yeah? You can see it, so say like I hold on to this, boom. You can see it moving, okay? So that's all part of this. All the value of that circle keeps rolling into the techniques itself. Okay. So let's say even if he's learning the sword, okay, the sword is still straight, but how you moving becomes that circle. Okay. Just in case you just tune in now, we're doing Tai Chi, not just the sword. But you can see the body, the circle movement. See my body turning, the wrist turning and going out. Okay. So everything is still there, and that makes the I should say the styles So the style still can have all your techniques. It's just uh, when you start going into this is this style, or to say this is the pre-mantis, so it represents. It's just one technique really stands out a lot more. Okay, so if I go like this, it's focusing on grabbing. Okay, so you all have to go gotta keep that in mind. Okay, now even when I learned uh, Tai Chi pre-mantis, the Shaolin Tai Chi pre-mantis. Okay, a lot of sets because of the Shaolin part. But the Tai Chi, the pre-mantis there, but it did the form and then had the Tai Chi itself. But if I start to apply it, then you see the form change. So instead to circle, and it comes within the form. Okay. So even if I learn something else, or doesn't matter the style, it's the technique is applied into it. Okay. So maybe it was force against force before, but now they learn how to use they apply the Tai Chi. So now instead of just whacking, they might roll, boom, and redirect the energy and go back. Okay. So coming back to our second, we did this here. We're still getting a big circle. Okay. And then when we do our flying butterfly, see, watch the circle. So big circle or medium, and into the small. So that's the butterfly. See that? See the ball, circle, butterfly. And then we just come back down with a medium. You roll, and then you see the circular movement here. Yeah. So I'm like, shoo, shoo, shoo. Practically we're going over a swimming butterfly form again, but we just really see that circle. Yeah. Some of the best classes when I felt like I was really growing and enhance my knowledge is when the Sifu himself was really, he took his time and then he talked about everything. Okay. So you might be like, oh, today maybe there was like drills or something, and that day he's like starts to open up and he starts to talk to you, like, and it's like, wow, this makes sense or that makes sense. Or that clarified a lot of things. So really do your best, you can get distracted with things, but just talking is trying to get to see your own experience yourself too, yeah. So never try to unlock yourself, lock yourself down. I mean, or block yourself. Some people or different style, maybe your friends or something, they come from a different style and be open to it. Let them, if they talk, just hear them out and see what they explain because they might explain the same thing that you're doing, but maybe a different point of view, and that can really enhance your own self. So that's it's not secret, but that's how you can really learn a lot quicker too. Yeah. So I take in the information, the seafood, different seafoods. Maybe we share information, or share one farm, and they share their farm, and then we just grow together. Yeah. Because all of this, we're trying to grow ourselves. Yeah. Not just have to learn that style and then grow. Yeah. When you add it together, you start growing yourself. Like, wow, I feel good, and so much steps goes on and growing. So when I start to share and I do more of my classes, I feel uh, I feel kind of like bad for the students. Like I feel like I'm the one learning out way more because I have to break it down. When I break it down, each person is different. Okay, some is just numbers, and some you have to do the applications. So as we start to roll, and we're doing a circle, still doing a swimming butterfly. So constant flow, and then sorry, really feel the and play with it. Sometimes when you practice, use the different music and play. So feel like I'm still flowing here. Okay. And then it's okay if you look funny, you know, you kind of like feel it. Like, okay. You don't want to do that forever, but at the beginning, you try to feel the whole thing. Yeah. And then when you start feeling it, feel good, then you start to fine tune the form, clean it up, and then you see the circle. Okay. Now, you see the circle here, the wrist, and then you see the circle on the outer ring. See the full circle. So if I didn't move that much, so my hand is going like this, and the other hand is going like this. Stay still. There you go. Almost. Okay. Can you see that? That's just circle. But then it's a wrist to circle, then the outside circle. Okay. Even my body and my arms are circling, and the waist is turning. So we got all of it. So we open up. Okay. So what happens when you open up, we're spinning the energy here in one direction. We disperse the energy out, so we can reverse it. Flying butterfly. Take it to the other side, and then we circle right side. Circling, circle. Okay. See that? Feel that. Okay. All that. Okay. See that? Feel the movement. Feel. Okay. And then we'll disperse. Open up and relax it. Ooh. Coming back, holding your ball. Instead of we just brush. Now watch the circle really bring it in. My circle is here. So in front. In front. Now you circle. When it comes 360 or angles, then that's your ball. So we're holding the ball. Holding. Hold. And so then we bring it towards the other side, hold the ball, and we brush. So my right hand is just going down and up. So see, watch that palm facing forward, and then coming down. We're coming underneath the circular, the ring, yeah, and then going down, back, and down. So this is my one hand that's brushing down, okay, and the other hand is holding. So holding this way, and then it's gonna go. It's gonna come in and up, in and out. So you can. It depends on the intention. This one, because you can roll it over. You can pull back, so you can pull back, okay? And then you can uproot, so you can lift, okay? Boom, okay? Boom. Okay. Don't mind the sound effects. Boom. Okay. And boom. So we bring it over. First we have the wave hands and clouds. You're starting off small, and then once the wrist gets a little bigger, and then when we get medium, watch the wrist rolling up, rolling up. So really start to see all the circular movements in the form. Okay? When you start seeing any people practicing the Tai Chi outside, you should start really seeing. Now, don't go up to the person and go, no, you're not moving, because they might just start it. You know what I mean? Just still trying to get the feel, right? So they're like this or something. Okay. So just make sure get different levels, and then as you grow, the more comfortable you get, and then you start to go softer and softer. So you're rolling out, rolling. Okay. So the wrist is rolling. It's whole body is going. Okay. So one circle, two circle. Okay. And even when we're doing this, your hands, I don't have a bigger ring, you're in a bigger circle here. And you kind of feel it, and you see it, and then you bring it back. Okay. So lifting means, so if you lift this one up, big circle. I need a diagram on the screen. So you really see this, yeah. See this lift and lift. See the circle? Just another reminder: the circle doesn't have to stay one side. Yeah? It stretches out to people like that. It can stretch. It can come here. So when you practice our lifting wings, you notice we go big and then we become small. Okay? Once we become small, see the circle's still there. So the movements come smaller, and we roll and we flow. And that's how you know. Okay. We got it. Hey. Now we bring it back, we hold our ball again, and then we just roll, roll. So we have a small circle within, turning that ball. So maybe I'll focus this on another, let's say we just the ball itself. Right now we're focusing on our main key is the circular movement. So we can focus on the elbow. Let's press and press. See the ball? So hopefully you guys all kind of feeling it, and it's starting to enhance your movements. You feel good. You can apply it to your other forms, okay, other techniques, other instruments that you use. Okay. The Tai Chi it's a technique. You can expand it out to other things too. Yeah. And you notice as we practice our set, right, this butterfly, we're not trying to stop the movement. So even we roll right, and we do our left, and we keep it up. Roll and just, we're keeping the chi to flow and flow. So your circle is here. Okay. So that's your elbow. Never stop flowing. Let's finish up our set. Come back. Even in our stepping, crescent step, so it's not straight back. Okay? It's circling. It's like that crescent move, so it's a C shape. Okay? Inhale, always slowly, let's let it sink. Okay. This is where the circle is in the sinking palm. See this part? So am I facing you? Okay. And say and step back. So you see a circle, half circle here. And then watch the hands. See the circular and moves over. Circle and moves over. And then you bring the energy down, you sing. So it wraps around, wrap around, boom. 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 Okay. Sink down. Okay. And then when you bring it down all the way and we bring it up to the other side, lift over. Boom. Lift over. See the circle in the whole body? Just turn shoulder. Okay. We're not throwing the shoulder over, but just notice the wrists leading all the way up. Sink. Okay. And then pet the dragon's tail. So now watch the turn, flow, turn. Okay. Let's make sure. Okay. So here and out. So just like I said, it might not look like inside. This is inside. Now you're gonna expand it out. Okay. You take it in. So from the back, sit. I'm gonna close it up. So the butterfly pushes pressing wings. So the whole form is the butterfly splashing part of it. So watch the circle. The whole circle does not look like, but it's like the upper view, right? Inside. Inside. So that's your inside. The outside is around you. You turn it. And you press. Again, you're making that big framework. See it? Inside. And you're taking this side. See that circle here? Boom. It's gonna collapse in. Just soften. Sit up movement. And you see the water. So when you go to the ocean, you see the wave. The wave rolls over, and it's like the disperse the wave. The shore breaks and boom, everything fly out. I'm sure you get caught up in that, and you stay in the water, and then boom, and you feel it roll over, and the water just the energy bursts up, and then it hits the shore, and the water goes, yeah. So that's all the splashing hand techniques to it. Water rolling, moving, see the roll out, boom, roll out. Okay. So next time, keep that in mind. If you pass by the beach or you see even if there's small little waves, you see the water roll over. The water comes over, boom, and it tumbles, and the thing tumbles, the water dispersed upward, yeah, upwards. Okay. That's why a lot of people get thrown off, or the thing come under, and the undertow pull you too, yeah. Yeah. So, and then you bring it in, you're gonna center. So I was really just gonna focus on a lot of the circular movements and try to give you value with that. Hopefully that really helps you see more of the circular movements and be aware of it, so you can apply it to your own style or just see it itself. So if you ever feel like your form getting kind of stiff, or don't feel any energy flowing through, you're gonna have to softness and let it come out. Okay. Even at the beginning, you need to really like loosen it up. We're not gonna do that forever. You know? Just get that feel first, and then come out. And then when you feel soft, then clean it up. And boom. So even if you're learning the another Tai Chi form, the sword, fan, anything, see the circle, see the circle, feel the circle. Even if you're just doing the regular breathing and the qigong, the circle within the wrists, the body, the arms. Okay? Even if it was doing big stretching, or whole body is turning in a circle. Okay. Now by doing that, what happens is we're like you're unwinding, you're twisting all your joints, the muscles. Okay. When you're turning your muscles, it's like you're lubricating the muscles more. Okay. So we can get our joints to move more. If we don't do anything, we stay stiff, it gets harder. Okay. When we start adding the circle, we realize the circle. So even if I do this and I go like this, but then I start to feel the circle. So I did. My waist turns and my body starts to move. Okay. That's how you start to feel the chi. Yeah? Gotta feel the turn. Gotta feel. That will expand and will enhance your mobility, yeah, because of the turning the circle, because you start to stretch out the whole body. Okay? So don't look down that circle, add it in, yeah. You can, no matter what you're doing, yeah, try to apply it and then put it in so you can expand and make your movement go bigger. The chi expands out because it can be soft and relax it out. Yeah. Okay. So again, if you have any questions, you still can put down the questions down below in the comments. Um, you can always get to them. Okay. I hope this is really giving you a lot of value. This one, I think this is really helpful for you guys. Use it, apply it to the form. Okay. Even if you're taking my other classes or anybody else's classes, uh, apply the softness, add it to it. The softer it comes, the more stronger it comes, because the quicker it comes. Yeah. Yeah. So it's all inhale 2 times down. Inhale, feel the breath come up towards the stomach, and push it down, ground yourself, and then bring it all the way towards the heart. And okay. Inhale, bring all the way up, exhale, and out, exhale. Center down and bring it in. Okay, appreciate you guys joining me for Tai Chi Tuesday. Okay, just remember, practice, and do your best. Okay, again, thank you so much. Okay, the playing is coming out. Yeah. All right, thank you. You guys all take care. Practice what you can and do it for yourself and have fun with it. Play with music. It helps a lot. Okay? Music can really help. Not too quick, not too slow, just right. Something that makes you feel happy can really change you. Okay, guys, take care. I see you Thursday for next class. You can join us for Life Wars 5:30, Friday in the morning, and Sunday is our Sunday Sword. And again, I'll be bringing some videos here and there and trying to get some other teachers to share their work too. Okay, thank you. Take care.